Uh, Welcome, my dear viewer, to Dr. Paul Kibicho YouTube channel. I have decided today to talk about a very, very important discussion. I have seen many people who actually don't come into terms with reality. My heading today for my discussion is what we call nothing lasts forever. So do not be disturbed because nothing lasts forever. And why have I thought about this particular topic at this point in time that nothing lasts forever? Because I've seen some people literally getting, sometimes we get overjoyed. Sometimes we forget what it is that life entails. Sometimes we find ourselves completely in a situation where we refuse to comprehend the prevailing circumstances. But I want to remind you something, my dear viewer, today, that nothing lasts forever. Now, when a parent gets or when a lady gets a child, when God enables a lady to deliver a child, she's one of the happiest, especially the firstborn. She's the happiest of them all, and she normally invites people in her compound to celebrate this unique change of her life. Everybody feels happy when you get a child. We celebrate. We do celebrate and we say hallelujah. Now, the funny thing about life is that no sooner does that child grow up, or the very time that child becomes now conscious of life and he or she starts messing up with life, you still hear some people complaining that this child that God gave me has become a source of my problem. The very mouth that was actually celebrating, the very person who was celebrating, who was saying all good things, all manner of things, and thanking God for the gift of that particular child. But as time went by, if the child misbehaves, if the child does not lift the expectations as a parent, you feel disappointed. At one point or another, you feel like whatever it is no longer a blessing. But remember the very first time when you celebrated. You said thank you to God and you invited very many people into your compound to give thanks to God. We have seen people who have been able to achieve a number of things in life. And when they achieve them, they assume that they're the ones who have made themselves to be where they are. Now, I want first of all to remind you that nothing lasts in life, nothing lasts forever in life. Even the very life that we have today is not going to last forever. At one point, we shall disappear from this particular world. But the question is, how do you moderate life? We have seen, like now, we have governors who are extremely excited. Some of them, they cannot even pick our phone calls because they are now in what we call in their honeymoon because of celebrating the success, which is okay anyway. It's all right to celebrate success. It's all when we have the governors are very, very happy, those who got elected. But I want first of all to give you a scenario of these people. Let us first of all talk about governors. Like now, I'll give a scenario of the governor of Nakuru, the governor of uh, Meru, the governor of talk of those governors who never got re-elected again, like the governor of Laikipia. Now, if you look at the governor of Laikipia, the current governor now, the governor-elect who has already been now confirmed and has taken the other office, Governor Ilongo, Joshua Ilongo, he handed over power. Remember, when he became, I think, the first governor of the Republic of Kenya, of Laikipia for that matter, and he was very happy. But within the first one term, the same governor was defeated by the outgoing governor, Governor Mureithi. He was so excited when he was getting the instruments of power as the first governor of Laikipia County. But now here the scenario has changed. After 5 years, Governor Mureithi never got a chance of being re-elected for whatever reason, and he's now handing over the same instruments of power to Governor Joshua Kahora Irungu. So what does that one mean? That in life, nothing is permanent. Nothing lasts forever. So he was excited when he became the first governor of Laikipia County. But again, he got defeated by Governor Mureithi. Now again, Governor Mureithi is leaving the office and he has already handed over the instruments of power. Not very happy, not extremely happy, because ordinarily the constitution allows a governor to go for 2 terms, but subject to being elected by the people that he represents. Now, he hasn't been able to be elected again, so he has given the instruments of power. So he was happy for the 5 years that he was at the helm of governorship. Now, again, here is disappointed getting out not as happy as he ought to have been because he has not completed his 2 terms. But the fact of the matter is, he has already handed over power to Governor Wakahoda Joshua. So nothing lasts forever in life. You have money today, yes. Now look at the presidency. Our beloved president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, is actually now leaving State House. He has been happy for those 10 years that he has been serving as the president of the Republic of Kenya. But time has come for him now to leave the same office. So people don't, you see, once you get used to a given status, you don't feel good when you're getting out of them. So I want to remind you that yes, today you are happy. The MPs who have been elected as the first-term MPs, remember, you never found a constituency that was vacuum. There was a sitting MP, but now the sitting MP has been dethroned from the power by the incoming MP. So, but it doesn't make you the incoming MP to go ridiculing this MP that is giving you now the office, because just like you are excited, he was also excited. But when his term came to an end, he left. He's not living happy because he would have loved to be there eternally. But nothing lasts forever. There's nothing that lasts forever. So because nothing lasts forever, then how then should we handle life? And that's the question. You may be having money today, tomorrow you don't have money. We have seen it. We have seen people who had money, they don't have that money with them. So how do you then handle this element of life? Because it is very, very important that we need to ask ourselves. Just the other day, you had a car. I know somebody, I shared a story when I was in Nyeri the other day of a gentleman who took a loan of 2.5 million shillings. He bought a car, he never insured it. So somewhere along one of the Nyeri roads, the guy was involved in an accident. He lost the car, he's paying the loan. But for him, when God saved him from the pangs of death, instead of thanking God that his life has been spared, he was complaining that he has lost a car. See the irony of life. Sometimes we need to ask ourselves, what is it that we need to do? So we need to lead life with modest. Celebrate, even those celebrating at this point in time. The same mouth now shouting loudest and enjoying. Fine, enjoy, because that is how the situation is. But enjoy in modest. Why? Because nothing lasts forever. When you are very, very happy, remember that nothing lasts forever. So when you have made it in life, we appreciate, but remember again, nothing lasts forever. So how then are we supposed to handle this life? Number one, we must appreciate that if we have made success, it has taken the hand of God. And therefore, our priority number one is to thank God for having made us to be the people that we are today. Point number two is to appreciate that the same life that we're enjoying today, when we go for burial and we bury our very own, when we are burying our beloved ones, we really feel it. And we really feel that we have lost somebody, yes? And we feel it in our hearts. But then that should be a reminder to us that even us, we shall not live forever. So if that is the scenario, then we should know how to handle people. We should know how to handle success. We should know how to handle failure. We should know how to handle relationships, because in life, nothing lasts forever. So when we realize that nothing lasts forever, we should therefore lead life in moderation. We should thank God for the far that he has brought us. We should thank God for whatever he has given unto us, but we should not ridicule those who seem to be struggling in life, because nothing lasts forever. We have seen people like this morning. There's a lady who was called all the way from Kilauea by Inoro FM radio, who won 1 million Kenya shillings. I'm telling you, I could not hold my tear. I shed a tear. Why? Because the lady said, the landlord has already locked my house. I have been unwell, but she had no money. Look at this. Yesterday, the landlord was bitter with this particular tenant because she could not afford paying the rent. But this morning, God changed everything. Today, she won 1 million shillings. So the problem, maybe the rent was 5,000 shillings or 10,000 shillings. Now she can even pay the landlord for a whole year, because nothing lasts forever. She was in deep pain. She was actually in agony. She was she was completely down, but God changed her status, because nothing lasts forever in life. So today I might be lacking, tomorrow I'll be the person to have. So the best thing is to appreciate that God has given us this life. Even the current status that we are in the Republic of Kenya, as we await the outcome of the Supreme Court, we must appreciate one thing. Yes, right now we are talking about the president-elect. We appreciate how things are. But even him, if the constitution is going to remain the way it is, he has only 2 terms if he's going to be re-elected. Whoever becomes the president of the Republic of Kenya, he has 2 terms also. And after those 2 terms, he joins the category of former presidents. But that does not mean that life will come to an end. We shall still have another president because nature does not abhor a vacuum. So wherever you are, appreciate. When you find yourself occupying a certain office, there was another individual who occupied before you. The only thing that you have come to do is to fulfill the precepts of life, that nature does not abhor a vacuum and nothing lasts forever. So even if you're in a position of helping an individual, help that particular individual, because you never know where tomorrow you'll be. No one knows where tomorrow will be, he or she will be. So the best thing is, number one, to appreciate that God changes situations. Just like I have given you that story of that woman from Kilauea who won 1 million Kenya shillings this morning, who was actually in distress because she had no money. God has changed her story. The story has changed. So we must appreciate nothing lasts forever, and God has plans for all of us. Even staying in this office or not staying in this office forever, there will come a time I'll leave this office. That's for a fact. No matter how much we try to run away from the fact, those are the facts of life. So the only advice that I have to everybody who is listening to me, who is watching me wherever you are, take note that nothing lasts forever and God can change your situation. You may be today in a very bad position, but God can change your situation at his own time. So let us keep our eyes onto the bigger goal, that this life, we are not the Alphas, neither are we the Omegas. We are not the first to come, neither are we the last to leave. This world will have people as long as God lives, and because God lives eternally, there were other people before us who came and went. We shall also come and go. So the world will remain, and the world will remain as God created it. Everything that will happen are what we call the buildings, the infrastructures, and what have you. But in terms of this remaining earth, it will remain earth. Because nothing lasts forever. If you can be able to help your brother, help him. If you can be able to help your sister, help her. If you can be able to help somebody in a dire situation, help. Because you never know why God placed you where you are. I have done what I can. I have spoken to so many people. Some people think that this is a show-off business. I don't do it for show-off. I thank God for the millions of people who have called me and thanked me for having created awareness to them in the number of followers, how to run businesses, how to manage funds, how to invest, how to, I thank God because God placed me here for a purpose, because nothing lasts forever. One day, Kibisho will not be there. But the one thing that I'm proud of is that I have helped some people out there to be the people that God meant them to be. Therefore, be happy, but remember, happiness does not last forever. Be sorrowful if the moment demands so, but remember, being sorrowful will not last forever. Manage your money well, because money does not last forever. Whatever you do it in modest, because nothing lasts forever. Let's be good people, and let's remember that when you drive along Langata Road, as you go towards Galeria and you see those many graves, some of them very old, others fleshly dark, remember there were human beings like us who were breathing, who were driving, who were sleeping and doing all the things that we do, but life came to an end. So it's good to be. So those people celebrating their success today, I have no problem. I have celebrated many times. I have been recognized many times, but I need to celebrate in moderation, because I'm not the first one to be celebrated, neither will be the last one to be celebrated. So the best thing that we can do is to appreciate that nothing lasts forever. You have been elected as a member of parliament, Maringo Asha. You are not the first one to go to that particular house. You have been given a chance to be a governor. Be a governor who recognizes other people. Be a governor who knows that before you came in that particular seat, there was another governor. There was another senator, there was another women rep, there was another MCA, there was another MP, and there was another president. So there was another CEO, there was another managing director, there was another HR, there was another financial director. So all those positions that we occupy today, they were once occupied by other individuals. So can we celebrate in modest? Can we thank God for the fact that he has taken us? But never forget, nothing lasts forever. May God bless you. Always a pleasure talking to you. For those who are interested in joining Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, kindly call us. We see to it that we have managed your money properly. We will give you the return on investment. We are giving you a forum to ensure that you have financial discipline and hygiene, because most of us make money, but we can't trace where our money goes. We cannot locate where our money goes. God placed me at times such as this to help many individuals plan their finances. You can give me a call on 0722 633 021. May God bless you. Always a pleasure talking to you. In case you have any comments to make, you are free to do that. And my number You can drop on my wall, or you can even drop me a text on my or on my cell phone number 0722 633 021. May God bless you. Always a pleasure talking to you. God bless.